Alright guys, today, thank you to Chronovore. I'm going to go ahead and check out the RPM9. Go ahead and put it through the wood, the aluminum, the brass, and check out how it does. The only experience that I have with this so far is sharpening and the testing that I've done already. And I will talk about the sharpening of this in the actual edge retention video. We'll go ahead and see. There's a really nice fresh edge on it. Go ahead and hit the 2x4 first. So like I thought, really no problem with the 2x4. It's a pretty small knife. We'll try to do a little bit of chopping with it. All right. Go ahead and try and show this. There you can see the RPM9 chopping into soft wood did take some damage. You can see it much better on this side. Doesn't look like it took any chipping, but it did roll over some spots. I can feel it on the paper. I can see it. So definitely doesn't do well with impact on soft wood. Really didn't do any more damage just by carving onto some medium hardness wood. It does have a little bit of damage. I did show what it looked like. We'll go ahead and do a little bit of impact on this like usual, and we'll check out what happens then. This is getting really thin here. It did split, so I'm going to move over to the better side here. Try to keep it in the back half. See how well I can show that. If you guys can't see it, it starts right about here and it comes back into this area. It is rolled enough to keep my fingernail from going over the far side of the apex. So yes, the impact on the medium hardness wood just made the damage that is there worse, and we do have a chip here. I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera, but it is right in front of my finger. So we'll go ahead and move on to the aluminum and the brass and see what happens. Go ahead and start up toward this area where there hasn't been on the wood yet or anything. And there you go. The aluminum did roll the edge over a little bit. So far it appears the RPM9 doesn't have a ton of edge stability. This is also still only at 17 degrees per side. And to put that in contrast, the 154 cm and the Chronovore were both run at 15 degrees per side. So they both had a finer apex than this. So we'll go ahead, and since the aluminum tore it up, I'm positive this is going to have the same type of effect on it. Go ahead and go up here toward the front. Alright, let's go ahead and see how well we can see that. Get a good look at the damage there. That is rolling and chipping from here all the way up to here. Yeah, it's definitely quite a few chips in the... From the looks of it, just about every time. On this fitting, it took the apex took a chip. Do still have a pretty good area right here. I'm going to go ahead and do the impact on the aluminum, and we'll see what happens. So as you can see on this RPM9, with the exception of carving on some pine, everything in the test damaged the edge on this steel. Like I said, I don't know a whole lot about it, just what I've heard. My only experience is the sharpening and the edge retention testing that I have done so far. Obviously not very stable at the edge. As far as stability goes, it doesn't do real good with impact. And since I've heard this is a powdered version of 9CR18, it will be interesting to see how the regular 9CR18 does against this powdered version when run through the same test. I will try to get some better magnified shots of this edge. Thank you again to Chronovore for letting me use this to go ahead and do this type of testing on. The edge retention on this will be coming very soon. And like I said, we'll talk about the sharpening and what I thought of it during cutting use when I do that video. You guys have any experience with the RPM9? Anything you want to talk about it? Anything you want to add to the discussion? Go ahead and stick it in the comments. Love to hear it. That's all I have for this. As always, I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.